Maya Jimenez continuing her road to 1,000 points. 2 home games this week. One here versus Cumberland as they come to town to face off against the Cranston and Lady Bolts. Hi everyone, I'm Tim Mean here on Play-by-Play. With me on camera, Colby Smith. We're happy to join you here today on this pretty nice Monday night. It's the Clippers who are standing pretty decently with a 6-7 record, trying to take down the Bolts in their own home and trying to spoil a potential Maya Jimenez 1,000-point scoring legend night. We're going to be quick with the anthem, so we'll be right back after the anthem and starting lineups.
To honor America and those who protect it, we ask that you please rise if you're able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Good evening and welcome to Ventitulo Gym at Cranston High School East for tonight's Rhode Island Interscholastic League Division II contest featuring the visiting Clippers from Cumberland and your Cranston East Lady Bolts. It's time to meet tonight's starting lineups, first for the visiting Cumberland Clippers. At guard, a senior, number 5, Allison Casavan. At forward, a junior, number 14, Nolene Ravello. At forward, a senior, number 30, Caroline Lanzi. At forward, a senior, number 31, Bridget Van Etten. And at center, a junior, number 40, Peyton Goulding. Cumberland is coached by Christopher LeBlanc. He's assisted by Jennifer Goulding. And now the starting lineup for your Cranston East Lady Bolts. At guard, a junior, number 11, Jane Underway. At guard, a sophomore, number 13, Maddie Hart. At forward, a junior, number 14, Liana Hernandez. At guard, a senior, number 3, Samantha Bernancio. And at guard, a senior wearing 0, Maya Jimenez. Cranston East is coached by Bill Goddard. He's assisted by Robert Seastrom.
And welcome back everyone to Vegetable Gym here at Crescent High School East for some high school girls hoops exclusively on the Fans Only Sports Network. It's Jim Mean on play-by-play, Kobe Smith on camera. Here for all the action for Cumberland versus Cranston East. Starting the lineups will be Allison Cassavant wearing the 5, Nolene Rebello donning the 14, Richard Van Etten wearing 31, Caroline Lanzi donning the number 30, and Peyton Golding wearing 40. For the Lady Bolts, it's Samantha Venancio wearing number 3, Jana Gundaway the 11, Maddie Hart the 13, Liana Hernandez the 14, and of course Maya Jimenez always with a classic 0. 42 away from 1,000. She'll try and reach that milestone either today or next game versus East Greenwich, both of which are home games. Tip off as the Bolts in their white jerseys with green stripes take first possession. Jimenez lobbing it over to Venancio at the right wing, moving up top. Gonna scoop it over, back over to Jimenez. Gundaway backing up. It's been a very Maya Jimenez reliant team. We'll see if they try and either focus on that as she tries to get to 1,000, as that's going to be taken away. Fumbling the ball a little bit, Bridget Van Etten. It's going to be a loose basketball recovered by Van Etten. The kick out to the left wing. Bounce pass. Still inside the deep 2. Floater off the mark. Short. Underway, Jimenez shooting from up top is going to bounce off the rim and back into the hands of Allison Cassavant. Fun fact related to Mrs. Cassavant of Cranston East. The Cumberland Clippers wearing some nice blue and white jerseys, the white striping and white numbering as they try to get back to 500. Underway to Jimenez, finds the man. Lady inside is Maddie Hart. Can't connect on the shot attempt. Scoreless a minute in here. Van Etten passing it on over to Rebello. Peyton Golding, who had the tip off for Cumberland, was lost to Jimenez. 14 on the shot clock. Playing hard against the perimeter with Gunderway trying to poke it out. Forcing to drive inside instead to kick out and take it away. Leon Hernandez, nobody in front of her, just has to convert the layup. And in. Now the opposite way, and that's an easy rebound shot by Caroline Lanzi to tie it up at 2 apiece. Even under a second. Clipper is able to tie it back up again. Jimenez passing to Hart inside, tries a mid-range look. Rebound by Van Etten. Van Etten the drive and shot in the paint. Makes it. Easy swish from Van Etten as she adds 2. The senior forward. Here's Gunderway. Open lane. Can't make the shot, however, and it will be a held ball, and it'll go to Cumberland.
Possession arrow to Cumberland.
rifle ball to Rebello. Gonna go off the mark and into the hands of Venancio. Jimenez up top, open three, off from the left side. Rebound coming in. Van Etten again down and under. As she's gonna lose control, and a bad drop leads to a turnover for the Lady Bolts. Gunderway, the inbounder, finding Jimenez. Left wing is the junior. And now another three ball. Off the mark again, Jimenez. 0 for 3 from the three-point line. And that's going to be turned over for Caroline Lanzi, who finds Van Etten. Van Etten getting past Liana Hernandez. Kicks to the outlet. Tries to fire inside. Somehow reaches in. And pass inside the paint. And the close shot won't fall, and it'll go out of bounds for the Lady Bolts. 4:14 to go. If you're joining us right now, it's 4-2 Cumberland. Jimmy and Colby Smith on your crew.
Out of bounds. Lady Bolts
That ball out of bounds again. Jimenez lobs it over to Gunderway. She is guarded by Cassavant. Jimenez, another one from three. She makes it in. Jimenez now 39 away from 1,000. First three of the night for either team. That shot taken in by Gunderway on the rebound, and now takeaway to the other side of the court. Bounce. Venancio is going to opt to drive. Is going to go for the floater. Is short. Hits the bottom of the rim. Golding will bring it back to Cassavant. Kicked out. Back over. Cassavant can't connect. And Lanzi cannot get the shot off. Nolene Rebello subbed out. Coming in, Brooke Durkin. Sophomore guard. As the pass by Gunderway to Jimenez lands into Cumberland defenders. And now it's a loose ball again. And it goes out of bounds in favor of Cumberland.
Number 22, Bella Dupree, enters for the Lady Bolts, replacing Maddie Hart.
Dupree will enter in for Cranston East. She replaces Maddie Hart. Cassavant is going to get denied, stuffed behind by Leona Hernandez. And it'll be another held ball call. And the Lady Bolts have it right back. A clean game also from both teams. No fouls committed by either side. It is Dupree, finds Jimenez, mid-range look, spot up shot, off. Only made the three bucket. 1 for 5 on field goal attempts, and it's going to be nearly another takeaway. Venancio closest to it, but she can maintain a handle on it. But it's going to be Lady Bolts ball either way. You got 2:24 left on the shot on the clock. It is Venancio trying to maintain possession. She'll find Jimenez now inside Gunderway. Trying to spin her away. She's going to chuck up a shot. That one no good. Jimenez trying to force her way in. And a chaotic scene there. As Jimenez seemingly triple teamed. And Cumberland's going to get called for a travel. And it looks like the timeout is going to be called by Cumberland. Bolts getting to one of the hotter starts of the season, up 3. Jimenez leading the way with 5. We'll be back. 7-4 as the Lady Bolts lead 7 by 3. Maya Jimenez, a tough conversion inside the paint to lead to an eventual Clipper travel call down the opposite side of the court, leading to the Clippers' first timeout, a full timeout, as Jimenez, who started off 42 away from 1,000, now 37. It's Dupree back with the ball. Has played serviceable at times as she passes to Venancio for the 3, a little bit too much. Comes off the top of the rim. Downfield drive, Cassavant charging in a little bit too much. Put too much power in the shot, gunned away. Back with it. Lob inside, intended for Jimenez, batted away. Hernandez back with it though. Now to Dupree. 16 on the shot clock, another chuck up and in! Insane shots and insane makes. And they're going to try and go for a 10th shot themselves. Brooke Durkin can't recreate the magic that Dupree had on that miraculous shot make. Samaya Amandi will enter the game. Liana Hernandez out. And for Cumberland is Madeline Van Etten, fellow senior to her sister. Verdancio to Dupree. On the inbound with under a minute to go. It's the Bolts up by 5. Here's Jimenez. 3-point shot taken down. Denied at the perimeter. Cassavant back with it. Kick out. Van Etten. Mid-range look. Off from the left side. Dupree using that right side on the sideline as she's double teamed. And that'll be recovered by Amandi over to Gunderway. Gunderway finds the lady right is Verdancio. Verdancio will kick it out. Gunderway pump fakes the 3 and that ball will go out of bounds. Looked like she wanted to go to Verdancio, but a little bit of a miscommunication or a straight up panic call there. If you join us right now, 14.4, Bolts up 9-4, Jimmy in on the play-by-play, Kobe Smith on camera. Golding to Durkin. Last chance from Van Etten is going to be overblown and an air ball. Triple zeros after one. 9-4. Bolts up 5. Slow offensive start, but they're in the lead. We'll be to commercial. Welcome back, everyone. It is 9-4 after the first quarter. Bolts are up by 5. Maya Jimenez 5 points. Liana Hernandez 2 and Bella Dupree 2 after some pretty ridiculous shots by Jimenez and Dupree. Van Etten and Lanzi have the Cumberland's 2 points apiece. And it's the Clippers in blue. They have possession of the ball entering the second quarter. 13 on the shot clock. Trying to find Van Etten, she does. Trying to force a shot. Yeah, that's going to be short off the rim. Gunned away, a rifle to Venancio, but that goes too far.
Out of bounds, Cumberland ball.
Inbounder is Durkin. To Van Etten. And now to the other Van Etten, Madeline. And she goes for the high shot, which will go out of bounds. And they are going to call it back to Cumberland. Rachel Yolarte enters back for Cranston East. Had a strong opening in the season opener for the Lady Bolts with double-digit figures. Hasn't really popped off much since. But maybe here, Rachel Yolarte, open lane, and an open make. Four different Bolt scorers as they force the ball out of bounds, and they bring back Cumberland in possession. That's going to be a loose basketball, nearly, but they maintain. Yolarte on guard of Cassavan. Rifles over. Clippers have not tried any three-point tries yet, but maybe not. They look for the mid-range score and they find it there. Jimenez, Dupree, 3-ball, good! Dupree has 5 herself. As it'll be a no basket. Foul's gonna be on Yolarte.
The Lady Bolts foul is on number 10, Rachel Yolarte. Her first personal foul, team's first. Madeline Van Etten at the line has 2 shots.
Madeline Van Etten with 2 shots at the line. That'll be the first foul committed by either team. Got a clean first quarter. And Van Etten missed her first. Makes a second. Makes it a 7-point lead for the Bolts now. Jimenez, cross court, Venancio, a 3. Off the glass and out of bounds. Cumberland moving down, denied by Venancio. And the push foul on Bridget Van Etten now leads the Cranston East Lady Bolts to get it right back. And that'll be the first for Cumberland for the entire game. It's Dupree moving down the ball, finding Jimenez. She's up top, finds Venancio again. Pass, Dupree to the middle. Looks, makes. Dupree, 7 points for her. Cross court, mid range, a make here for Madeline Van Etten as she leads Cumberland in scoring with 3.
Out of bounds.
So that ball will go out of bounds. Lady Bolts have back the ball. To Larte Jimenez. Redeazio finding the inside look. Another shot bouncing off the glass. And it's going to be another held ball.
Held ball. Possession arrow to the Lady Bolts.
Toughness won it out for Cranston East. Three minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Yarlarte to look inside. Would have been another impressive make.
Lady Bolts ball.
Ball will go out of bounds instead after the missed shot. And that'll go to a wide open lady. Bridget Van Etten inside gets the lay. 16-11. Clippers cut it down to 5. Gardnerway. Looking, bounce pass. Bad mistake there. Had to be wide open, and instead it will lead to the turnover for Cumberland to take advantage of. Gets by Jimenez. One on multiple. Corner mid-range is another make. Madeline Van Etten. Solid in the second quarter tonight. Underway to the corner. Dupree, a corner is airballed. Bridget Van Etten kicks out to Madeline. Intended pass to Golding, a little bit too much fire on the pass. Out of bounds. Caroline Lanzi will go into the game in place of Golding, who had the drop that led to the out of bounds call for Cranston East. To get back possession, Jimenez trying to find somebody inside. She'll find Dupree at the perimeter instead after a tipped pass. They have been unable to score as of late. Jimenez getting swarmed. And the three is overcalculated, overblown. Jimenez, the only defender in the vicinity. Hernandez got there too late. Clippers bring it down to 1. Lanzi, a make. Jimenez, a lob. Dupree. The mid-range. Look at mid-range make! Give me some chicken noodle soup. These shots are ill. Ryan Jimenez. Another impossible shot made to cut the lead. No, Lanzi can't convert. Lady Bolts will get back the ball. Here's Jimenez. To underway. Hernandez. Look at 3. Bang! These Bolts are on fire. And now a pass to nowhere. Tripped up. Tried to get it over there. Last time I saw a pass like that, my sophomore year. Safe to say I have a much more mature reaction than I did back in my sophomore year. Shout out Josh Razzo, my analyst for that game, as it's going to be another bank make for Jimenez. Come on. And a travel call coming off of Durkin. Lady Bolts have it back. Amandi will return to the Lady Bolts, and she will take over for Yolarte. And for the 1,000-point tracker, it's Maya Jimenez, who has 9 tonight. So that's 31 away. And the pass to Jimenez won't go. Bolts will get it back. Jimenez gets a pretty good screen. A 3. Bang! Down to the 20s. Lob cross court. Lost possession. Clogs up the paint. Trying to tussle away. Hits the perimeter. Mid-range, a deep 2. Won't go. Gunderway will get the rebound, but she will bounce it out of bounds. Good hustle, though. But it's going to be a Cumberland foul. So forget the out-of-bounds call. And instead, remember the foul call on Aline Rebello. Here's Jimenez. Gunderway driving into the paint, looking to chuck one up off the top. And that ball will go out of bounds too. Peyton Golding will return to the Cumberland lineup. Lanzi subbed out with 1:05 to go in the half. And that will be out of bounds with a minute to go, and it's going to be back to Cranston East. Crowd is certainly overjoyed by it. Jimenez up top finds Gunderway. Slithers by. Trying to find the outlet. Jimenez wrestles for it. Finds Hernandez. She'll chuck up a 3. That's a miss. Wide open Lady Jimenez up there to defend. And she's going to get the rebound. Good hustle from the senior to keep the defense alive. Yeah, it's going to be another foul on Rebello. 3 fouls to 1 this quarter. Clippers. A little bit of trouble. Gunderway at the corner. Shot clock turned off, and it is overthrown. Intended for Bella Dupree. Jimmy Garoppolo had the chance to make a game-sealing touchdown to Emmanuel Sanders, but he overthrew that. Niners vs. Chiefs, a rematch coming up in the Super Bowl. Pate's shot, not going to fall.
Ball, possession arrow to Cumberland.
Redancio Yolarte return.
Replacing Bella Dupree and Samaya Amandi.
Dupree and Amandi out. Subbing out for a more defensive-oriented lineup. Last chance, 5 to go. And Wally. End of the first half has the Bulls up by double digits. 26-15 at the half. Looking for the upset at home. We'll be back in 10 minutes for halftime. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone, to the second half of action here on the Fans Only Sports Network. It is 26-15. Bolts up by 11, looking for the upset over the 6 and 7 Clippers, who have really only stuck to the mid-range and paint shots. They have not attempted any threes so far, as they are down big. Might have to start looking at the perimeter if they want to try and find a way to a potential comeback. Or maybe they'll do it all through the mid-range and the paint successfully. Bolts are making some of the most insane shots I've ever seen in any sort of basketball ever. So that's what's having them up. Maya Jimenez is not in the 20s away from her 1,000-point total. She is 30, and she's just going to chuck one up. As that will be...
Number 22, Bella Dupree, enters for the Lady Bolts, replacing Maya Jimenez.
That will be... Jimenez subbed out, I guess. Gonna be short and made. Allison Cassavant with the 2. Maya Jimenez just chucked one up and they just decided to say, screw it, I'm going out. I guess she is subbed out. Dupree will try a 3, and that is airballed. Clippers in the blue. Just had the first field goal of the quarter. Fires inside and connects on to make Nolene Rebello her first points. 26-19. Clippers looking to continue their presence on the inside. Could be a good strategy for them if Cranston can't make their shots or just commit bad plays overall. Heart of 3. No good. And down the court. Easy layup. Bridget Van Etten. And that is the lead dwindled down to 5. Dupree, a 3. No good. And that ball is on the ground. Inside a drive, no good. Second chance, rebound is a make. 4 straight makes to start the quarter. (26-23). Verdancio, a 3, no good. Yeah, that is the lead down to 1. Allison Cassavant helping to cut it down, has 4 in the quarter. It's their first points of the quarter. Dupree. Gunderway. Lob. 3-ball try is going to be short. And finally, play is going to be stopped. And a technical foul called on Nolene Rebello. That's interesting. And so that'll be some free throws for the Lady Bolts. Not quite sure what happened there. but certainly something interesting happened. Boys basketball team coming out to show their support for the Lady Bolts. Had a nice dinner down in Johnston. And a common tendency, like I said. So we'll see what the situation is. Now the referee is talking to the Cranston Youth girls coach. And that'll be Gunderway shooting the free throws. And Gunderway will get a foul too, and she makes the first. So she'll still get the free throws.
Technical foul admonition to Cumberland's number 14, Malia Rebello. That's her third personal foul. Team's
And
first.
so Ribeiro's third personal foul will count for the technical. And now Jimenez will shoot the last one in an attempt to actually bring her total amount needed to the 20s. I'll try and get a read on what's happening right now. So, gauging from the situation, foul called on Gunderway, which I guess turned into a technical foul. And a technical foul on as Dupree makes a three. She's up to double digits now herself. Peyton Golding inside basket. And so both teams assess as technical fouls. Dupree another corner shot. Bang! Dupree up to 13. The junior making the resurgence. Loose basketball. Mid-range look. Over-calculated. Gunderway on the takeaway. Moving left. Inside. Lost control. Retaken by Van Etten. 2-on-1. Bounce to the opposite. Jimenez on guard. Second chance good by Van Etten though.
Timeout, Cumberland.
A timeout by Cumberland. It'll be a quick one, 30 seconds, so we'll leave you here for now. So, it's just an interesting series. So, originally, it was assumed that it was an intentional foul on Junior Gundaway was not called, but a technical foul on Nolene Rebello called. But in the end, it turns out it might just be 2 technicals, 1 for each player. Both teams got free throws. Grand East made them. Cumberland did not. Interesting situation. Both trying to keep their lead alive. They are up by 5, but they were up 11 the end of the first half, and they're going to take a timeout. Yeah, the 30-second timeout. Yeah, if you missed it last night, or yesterday overall, everyone's favorite Super Bowl matchup, Niners versus Chiefs. The game America wants. The game America needs. Definitely not Baltimore, Detroit. But should be a fun one at least. Definitely not the most liked one, but should be a good one. As we're back in action. If you're just joining us here, Jimmy non play Kobe Smith on camera. It's the Bolts trying to extend their lead after they had a game-high 11.1 as Gunner will attempt a 3-point shot, which is short. Jimmy is going to go for the rebound. Hernandez is going to force a foul, and she's going to get 2 at the charity stripe. Foul on Rebello, and that's going to be number 4.
The foul is on number 14, Nolene Rebello. Her 4th personal foul, team 2nd. Liana Hernandez at the line has 2 shots.
That's 2 shots for Hernandez, who made a wicked 3 earlier in the game. In the first half, Brooke Durkin and Madeline Van Etten will return to the lineup for Cumberland. Hernandez can't make both. Van Etten slithering right past. Bounce pass inside paint. No good. Yeah, this is going to be on the other 14, Liana Hernandez.
Her 1st personal foul, team 2nd.
That's going to be her first personal foul.
The line has 2 shots.
2 shots at the line for Allison Cassavant. Helped spur a potential comeback with 4 points at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Now halfway through, not much. Makes the first there. Rachel Yolarte will return to the Lady Bolts. Yeah, and that second shot is going to be short. Ready Ancio took underway. Gonna go in all herself, and she is gonna force Cumberland player to take a hard tumble. Foul is on Brooke Durkin. Could be her first. And now Gundar at the line shooting 2 shots. Sinks the first. Back to a 5-point lead for the Lady Bolts. A pretty consistent lead. Is it short? Fires in deep. Short on the close shot. Cumberland gets back the ball. Chance to reset. lobs left wing. Hits cross court. Gonna try and slide through, unable to, and it's gonna go over to Cumberland again. Inbounder Madeline Van Etten. Balance to the inside. Van Etten close. Good. Van Etten to Van Etten. First points of the quarter for her. 5 different scores for Cumberland so far in the third quarter. Jimenez gonna chuck one up. Not gonna go her way. Cumberland needs a 3 to tie, but they haven't shot any threes at all. Trying to find inside route. Underhand look. He's not going to go. Rebound underway. Charging right in. Going to chuck a shot up. Ill advised.
Out of bounds. Lady Bolts ball.
That ball will go out of bounds. Back over to the Lady Bolts. Underway to Dupree. And the underhand is going to be unsuccessful again. And looks like we're going to have an official's timeout. It's Bella Dupree, who last season lost it with torn knee ligaments of all sorts, torn ACL, you name it. And looked like another scare right there, but it seems like Dupree's all right. Allison Cassavan on the foul.
First personal foul, team sport.
Jimenez 2 underway. Jimenez moving right, 1:40 to go. Hand off, back over. She's going to chuck it up. Another tough one there, that's no good. And it's going to be a dead play. Cumberland gets back the ball. Quarter tightening up things as the Clippers at a 3-point deficit. Sliding right inside, getting the make. Brooke Durkin. That's the 6th different Cumberland scorer. Jimenez gonna get called for the travel. And for the latter half of the third quarter, it's been the Bolts and a consistent majority of shots that are just maybe a little bit too confident to make, considering how the first half went. We'll be back. Bolts up by 1, but in dangerous territory. Welcome back. It is Timmy Ian on play-by-play. Colby Smith on camera. Back with you again for some high school hoops action.
1 minute
A minute to go.
In the third quarter.
Both playing tough defense. And they're going to force the ball out. Back over to Cranston East.
Number 13, Maddie Hart, and number 20, Samaya Amande return for the
Maddie
Lady
Hart,
Bolts.
Samaya Amandi return to the Lady Bolts lineup.
Replacing Samantha Bernancio.
Bernancio,
and
Dupree
number
out.
3.
Dupree had a little bit of a injury scare earlier, but seeming to be okay. All smiles as she returns to the bench. Here comes Gunderway. 3/4 of a minute to go. Finding Jimenez. Gonna step back. Heads back over to the perimeter. Drive in. Gonna look. Finding Hernandez. A 3-ball try. A little bit off-centered. Easy look, but no make.
The Lady Bolts foul was on 0.
Lady Bolts foul is going to be on Jimenez. It's going to be her first. And for Jimenez, it's been a cold third quarter for her. No points so far. Jeff are coming to take the lead here with 11 to go. Quarter 3-ball is going to be no good. That's the first 3 they tried, and it's going to be a miss. 2 seconds to go. Shot is an air ball. Had the distance, but not the accuracy. Tightened up game as Cumberland has managed to take advantage. 35-34. They are down by 1. Can they complete the comeback? We'll send you to commercial. Welcome back, everyone. If you're just joining us, Cumberland taking advantage of the Lady Bolts, what I call passionately their third quarter shenanigans. They are up pretty good. Or they made pretty good progress in the third quarter, only down by 1. As they seek to take the lead, they have not done so since the first quarter after the early makes. And they have the ball back. And they're going to call no basket. Yeah, it's going to be on Liana Hernandez for second.
Number 14, Liana Hernandez, her second personal foul.
Second personal foul for Liana Hernandez, as mentioned. The lob and the chase down. Gunderway has it. Spin move. Attacks. Lost possession. And the close shot is going to be denied at the defense. Jimenez try to force her way inside, off the glass. Ball out of bounds, back to Cumberland. Golding the pass, Van Etten. No good. That ball will bounce and roll out of bounds. The Eagles have the ball back. And a timeout taken by Coach Goddard. 30-second timeout, so we'll send you to commercial. Welcome back, everyone. 35-34, Bolts are still up. Just trying to survive at this point. Looking to complete the upset. Is Jimenez. Hernandez with the screen. Open three try is no good. And a second chance bucket finally brings Maya Jimenez to 28 points left until she can complete her potential 1,000 point season or career. And felt like an audible slap on the wrist. Not called there, but still 2 points either way by the Clippers. Got Gunderway, lost control. It is going to go back to the Lady Bolts. Hart on the inbound to Gunderway. .5:49 to go. Bounce inside to Jimenez. Flies one up there. Second chance is a bucket again. Jimenez trying to get back to her groove. 4 points in the quarter. That is going to be swarmed up and off the bottom of the backboard. Last is a foul and 2 shots. That is Liana Hernandez's third personal foul.
Bridget Van Etten at the line has 2 shots.
2 shots at the line. Bridget Van Etten. 1 for 2 at her last go round, which was in the second quarter. Takes down 1. And make sure you join us on Wednesday versus East Greenwich Girls Basketball back inside Ventatulo Gym. Maya Jimenez hoping to get 1,000 points there. Van Etten sinks both. Back to a 1-point deficit for the Clippers. Underway, forcing her way inside. She's going to chuck it up.
The Cumberland foul is number 31, Bridget Van Etten.
Bridget Van Etten on the foul. Gunderway will get 2 at the line.
First. Jada Gunderway at the line has 2 shots.
And she misses the first. And the second. At the right wing. Maneuvering inside, that ball is going to stay in bounds. And it's going to create an open lane. And that's going to be a miss. Second chance is good, though. Retakes the lead for Cumberland, their first since the beginning of the first quarter. Peyton Golding missed the first one inside, but got the second one. Jimenez. And there's going to be a timeout called by Coach Goddard.
Timeout, Lady Bolts.
And Willow City commercial break. Clippers finally retake the lead. Big third quarter and a highly defensive effort in the fourth. Might be what they need for them to take home a victory and avoid the upset. We'll be back. We're back. It's the Clippers hoisting a lead, 40-39. Peyton Golding, the last make to send them up by one. And now it's Gunderway on the inbound. Finds Jimenez inside bank. Retakes the lead for Cranston. He's 6 points for Jimenez as she has 18. Mid-range look. No good from the deep two. Jimenez on her rebound. Double team. Finds Dupree on the escape. Step backs. Free throw line. Bounces off. Trying to grab her own rebound. It'll be a held ball for Cranston East.
Possession arrow for the Lady Bolts.
Jimenez got it! That is 20 for Jimenez now. And that's a mid-range look. That's going to roll in and out.
Cumberland follows number 31, Bridget Van Etten. Her third personal foul, team second.
Here's Jimenez. Looking, firing. No good rebound by Golding. Van Etten down the lane. Going for the fast break and she's going to get fouled.
The Lady Bolts follows number 22, Bella Dupree. Her first personal foul, team's third. Bridget Van Etten at the line has 2 shots.
2 shots at the line. Van Etten has 8 so far. Sinking the first. And she's not going to make the second, though. You've got Jimenez, Gunderway, sidestep, a three, good! Jada Gunderway pulling out all the stops. And now the opposite ends. Bella Dupree gonna get called for a foul. Life has come back to Cranston East. It's Gunderway. Makes her first three. Ball will go out of bounds. Underway. Trying to scramble. She's going to get trapped at the corner, and that'll force the ball out of bounds. Underway to Hernandez. Venancio. Deep two. Over-calculated. Would have been good from the perimeter. And that ball is out of bounds. Underway finds Jimenez. Dupree running alongside. She's going to drive in, looking to step back. Finds Underway again with 22 on the shot clock. Slithers her way. She's going to chuck it up. That one no good. Golding on the rebound. Now cross court, opposite end, Cassavant. And she is going to get called for the travel. Dupree stopped at her in his tracks. And that calls the travel. Huge turning point now for Cumberland, and a huge blow to a potential comeback. Still 2 minutes to go, though. Lady Bulls will get back the ball. You've got Jimenez. Guarded by Van Etten. Got Dupree now. 15. Lob inside. Too high. Take it away. Loose basketball out of bounds. Back over to Cumberland. Cassavant trying to avoid the upset for the Clippers. Fires inside the paint, no foul there. Second chance is going to get the end one. Bridget Van Etten brings it back to a one-score game. And that'll be on Liana Hernandez a foul, and that'll be her fourth. And she will convert the and one. And a travel call, and that's going to bring Cumberland back the ball. They call it early there. And Cumberland will take a timeout. Close game. 46-44. Can the Bolts hold on? Stay with us here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Welcome back, everyone. It is 46-44. Cranston East desperately trying to hold on to a 2-point advantage with 1:27 to go on the time. Trying to avoid overtime. Just trying to get the win and go home. Mid-range look is not going to fall. And that ball is going to be on a foul for Brooke Durkin.
His second personal foul, team's third.
Gunderway bounce pass inside. Verdancio is going to get trapped, and that ball will go out of bounds. It will get back to ball. And a minute 11 to go. If you're just watching right now, Jimmy Aiden on play-by-play, Kobe Smith on camera providing you an excellent broadcast of this game and a violation of time. Cumberland gets back the ball after some very, very, very unfortunate management by the Lady Bolts. Fakes the three, goes for the mid-range look. That's high off the glass. Jimenez finding Gunderway. Gonna go to Dupree, back over to Jimenez. Is trying to find Gunderway. She's gonna go for the inside. Kick out. Just looking to run clock out. Jimenez already has 20. Might go for the ice shot. Hernandez pumps. And it looks like they're not going to call the travel. Instead, they're going to call the foul on Peyton Golding.
Her first personal foul, team's fourth.
And timeout taken by Cumberland.
Timeout, Cumberland.
46-44. Bolts have the ball. Just need to control it and shoot their free throws. Again, listen to your commercial. Bolts looking to complete the upset. They are up by 2. Just have to hold on to the lead. Gunderway the inbounder. Gonna target to Venancio. Under 30 to go. Hernandez, the 3 off target. Bad shot to make. Shot clock turned off. Cumberland in control, gonna go inside, and there's gonna be a loose ball on the ground. Cumberland with a timeout. Referee called for a timeout, 14.9 to go. This is gonna be a hectic ending here in the Emerald City. We're going to reset our clock to 15 seconds, 14.9 official on the clock. Ball was on the ground, Cumberland player on the ground during what was essentially a scramble. After the Liana Hernandez shot attempt, which could have been a potential dangerous shot. In fact, it is a dangerous shot. Wide open. I feel like They just try and go in. They try to ice the game. And now it's up to the defense to make the reliable stop. Trying to not send it to overtime or just end the game off a buzzer beater 3, which Cumberland has not been doing. Shooting threes. They have to prevent the paint. That ball is out of bounds. Who are they going to give it to? They're going to give it back to Cumberland. 7.4 seconds left for Cumberland and the Cumberland Clippers to make magic. Fires inside. And it's going to be loose. Venezia recovers. Held ball. They give it back to Cumberland. .2 inbound. Drive, lane, fires, bang! Hits the buzzer to send it to overtime. We are tied entering overtime off the buzzer beater. 5-minute timer. We're going to send you to OT after the commercial. We are here in overtime, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Lady Bolts and the Clippers in a thriller as we head to a 5th period of action, a 4-minute quarter of overtime. Right here on the Fans Elite Sports Network. It's Tim Mean on play-by-play, Kobe Smith on camera. This is the game you do not want to miss. And the buzzer beater by Cumberland to send it to OT. And some really, really tough decisions made by the Bolts, or just mistakes made by the Bolts. I mean, I'm not sure if the shot clock was expiring on the Liana Hernandez shot, but you can't blame it all on that. You know, you gotta blame the 5-sec violation too. You know, just couldn't find the pass, and just awful play by Cranston East. You know, during that stretch to, you know, just even be in the position in the first place. No free throws shot, or, you know, ball movement was heavily, you know, not good. It just off. Cumberland can't get the mid-range short. There's a crowd inside. They're going to give it back to Cumberland. The Lady Bolts get back the ball, though, actually. .326. It is underway. Jimenez gonna step back, trying to look inside. Gunderway looking at the hoop, now looking away, finding Jimenez. 12 on the shot clock. She's gonna drive in. Triple teamed and held ball. 8 on the shot clock. Runaway fumbles the ball, and it goes back to Cumberland. Cassavan drives right side of Verdancio. Golding takes the lead. Jimenez has 20 in 4 quarters. 3 ball. No good. Rebound coming in from Brooke Durkin. 2:21 to go. Kick out. Gonna fire into the charity stripe now at the perimeter inside, progressing. And gonna get called. Looks like it'll be a foul on Cranston East. Foul on Gunderway. Sets up Bridget Van Etten for 2. Crowd trying to pressure. And she sinks the first. Makes it a 3-point game. To make it 2 scores. And it's in. Jimenez to Gunderway with 2:10 to go. Bounce inside. Jimenez using the aggressiveness, chucks one up, and looks like she's going to get the foul and 2 shots at the line.
The foul was number 31, Bridget Van Etten. Her 4th personal foul, Team Women. Maya Jimenez at the line has 2 shots.
And Jimenez at the line with 2 shots. Makes the first. Sinks both, brings it back to a 1-score affair. Loose basketball! Cumberland in trouble and a foul on Olarte. Both teams in the bonus, so that'll be Cumberland shooting 2 free throws.
Team Women. Rebello at the line has 2 shots.
1:55 to go. Nolene Rebello. And that one is going to fall in. That one is short. It is short. Gunderway is going to get by the defense. Passes over. And it's taken away. Red by the defensive Allison Casamet goes inside. No good. Rebound. The look. The make. Nolene Ribeiro brings it up to a 5-point lead for Cumberland. 1:30 to go for the Bolts to try and come back. Gunderway, Cumberland crowd shouting defense. Jimenez up top. Verdancio has a 3. She's going to chuck it, denied by Van Etten. Van Etten moving the other side, stops in her tracks. Ribeiro. Minutes 3 to go. They're going to try and burn clock. Wide open lady. Pass inside. Going to shoot the mid-range. It's good. This game might all be but over. Cumberland is on the ground and they are going to call the timeout on Cumberland. It's overtime and it's fun. 55-48, Cumberland might just have sealed the game. 43.4 to go. We'll be back. 55-48. Bolts had an 11-point lead at the half. And now, with 43.4 to go in overtime, it is 55-48, Cumberland leading by 7. Tim Eaton on the play-by-play, Colby Smith on camera. Shout out to him for doing a fantastic job and, for showing my face at the right time. Just a great day to be a Bolt. Fantastic day to be a Bolt. Alvin Cassman at the line shooting 2 shots. So that's going to be missed. 38.5 to go. And that is an 8-point lead. 3-score game with half minute to go. Just going to have to check up threes at this point. Or at least have Jimenez try and score some extra points to make it easier for the 1,000-point mark to be reached in the East Greenwich game.
The Lady Bolts foul is number 10, Rachel Yolarte.
Rachel Yolarte has a foul.
Team limit. Bridget Van Etten at the line has 2 shots.
2 shots at the line. Van Etten. That's 9. Double-digit lead for Cumberland, their largest of the game, and Gunderway slides in for 2. And 3 seconds to go.
Out of bounds, Lady Bolts ball.
And Jimenez is going to inbounds. 3.0 to go. Is it too late for a comeback? Probably. And a violation, and this. They're just going to give the ball back to Cumberland. And that is going to be game. Cumberland comes back down 11 and wins by 8. They have completed the comeback and have avoided the upset over the Lady Bolts. A very good game. Bolts showed a lot of pride and heart. And that's it, and that's all. We've been Jimmy on play-by-play, Colby Smith on and camera duties. Wish you guys a great night. Peace out.